Hey, you wanna know something that completely blew my mind this morning? The M&M for the, the sweet, these ones, actually stands for Mars and Muri. Nothing else, I just wanted to share that fact. Okay, so the idea I had for this vlog is that, it came from the fact that when I hit a month on YouTube the other week, well, for you, it's probably 3 weeks ago, so I'm probably closer now to my second month on YouTube. It doesn't matter. So it came from the idea that I haven't really talked about my process or what kind of happens in the background to make these kind of YouTube videos possible. So I guess let's do like sort of a routine walkthrough and like sort of just me explaining how I do these YouTube videos. Okay, so obviously in the morning I wake up and unfortunately, especially if it's not a lecture day, I wake up around 8:30, just naturally just up around 8:30. And straight away I am up. I wake up and I go through TikTok for a solid hour at least. Maybe a bit of Reddit here and there. But I wake up, go on social media, maybe go through my Instagram account to get a bit of inspiration, watch a bit of YouTube, and just kind of me time. Then once I'm up out of bed, whenever that may be, I'm either doing a bit of work on the vlog, so maybe if I've finished editing, I'll do quality control, and if it's a Friday or a Monday, which are my filming days, I'm normally getting ready for the filming process. So obviously today is a Monday, well not obviously to you, but today is a Monday. The general thought process is, what am I going to wear, which will best suit what's on camera, and also where are the best places that I want to be filming, and if I want to switch up those places. So for me, I've got my main angles, which are this kind of area and right on my bed, because that's where I'm getting the best light for the room. So you can see it's very even. After editing it will look a lot softer, that kind of thing. Next, I'm probably filming for a solid hour and a half just to get everything I need, especially if it's more complicated stuff. So if I'm doing like a B-roll sequence, like what you saw when I was doing my shelves on the second vlog or something, that kind of stuff takes a long time to film, and especially to edit. Oh yeah, so before we go any further, I did also want to say, whenever I'm filming, I try to do it in as little takes as possible. So if I do muck up, I probably will just stop and like carry on after a bit. But I try to do as little takes as possible, because to me, when viewing that kind of content where like it's just one take and no other like redos or whatever, everything kind of seems a lot more genuine, and I'm more likely to kind of put that kind of thing in the vlog, which is what I'm going for. I want everything to feel really like genuine and like you're meeting me almost. So yeah, that's just a quick thing. Okay, after filming's done, I will dump all of the footage onto my laptop and either start editing or start working on my normal stuff, with a lunch break in between there somewhere. So a lot of my uni work needs to be done because I have lectures Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and oftentimes I'm spending a lot of time editing, so it's kind of like making a work uni balance kind of thing. I'm getting a bit bored of this angle, let's change it up. Ooh, this is a new shot. Don't worry, I probably won't stay on this one for a while. I just want to kind of test out the light here. But anyway, after I've got a bit of either a bit of editing done or a bit of my lecture work, that's the one, lecture work, I'll start properly editing. So I often find like an hour here or there and just start editing through a lot of the footage a lot more. And this is the point where a lot of my style almost comes through. So the kind of like the music and the edit and like different things going on screen and like that kind of thing, as well as all the color corrections. I can't quite say it's color grading, because color grading is something way different to that. So if you want to know, here is the raw footage, here is the color corrected footage, and here's what it would look like if this footage was color graded. So the main reason why I don't actually color grade my footage is because it really kind of downgrades the footage. If you watch carefully in the color grade, then you'll notice that a lot of the footage is starting to break down, especially in the shadows or like the darkest parts of the image. So to keep up the main quality of this vlog, I've just gone, I can't color grade. The camera I'm using right now doesn't support color grading almost. Just like a quick explanation to that, because it's a bit complicated, and I know a lot of my audience isn't quite technically into cameras. So hang on, give me a quick sec. So when it comes to color grading and cameras, there's one thing that's really important that you need to consider, and that's the type of codec and file format that the camera records in. So if you don't know, for color grading you really want a lossless compression, which is where none of the data is really lost when it's compressed into like one file, which means you get a lot more leeway when it comes to editing and changing the colors of your footage. So if I went from this basic kind of color grade all the way to like an insane color grade that takes everything wacky, you'll see how all of the colors are really just starting to break down. And that's because this camera I'm filming on, so the Canon 77D, only really shoots in a lossy compression format, which is where a lot of the data is lost when you do compress it into one file. So that's just a quick explanation. Let's just get on with the video. I've probably walked through a tiny bit of the editing now. So I guess at this point a lot of the video is just finished and I'm ready to kind of export, sort of. At this point, I've kind of touched on it before, this is where quality control comes into play. At this point I have to watch through the clip a few times just to make sure that there aren't spelling mistakes. And you spend ages doing this until you miss a spelling mistake or a grammatical error, and you have to live with the fact that you failed. I'm looking at you, roommate video. What was I thinking? Why didn't I see that? Anyway, so once you've got all that done, I hit export and I start working on an idea for the thumbnail. Now, although a lot of the advice when it comes to thumbnails on YouTube, because they are quite important for people for clicking on your video, it's to kind of have bright colors and do like these big kind of faces in the thumbnail to get people's attention. But to me that doesn't seem right. Like it works on a technical basis, but I don't like that kind of style. So I'd much rather take a photo that I'm proud of and edit it how I would normally do it. So a lot of kind of darks and like cyans and oranges, and have that kind of be what I love in my photography, instead of just having a weird thumbnail that I don't like at all. I mean, who knows, at some point I might just become a corporate sellout and start doing these kind of faces. So I've taken my shot and it's kind of gotten to the point where I'm done, and at this point I'll go on YouTube, upload the video, but I'll schedule it so that I can have a bunch of videos kind of pre-made. So when it comes to like, if I've got work or I've got a big assignment coming up on from uni, I can actually put my focus on that instead of worrying, oh crap, I'm gonna miss an upload this week. It's like a safety net almost. And then recently, I set up a system that makes it so it automatically posts a picture to my Instagram and Facebook, kind of going, hey, look, new video. So all the posts since probably the roommate video, they're all automated. I don't actually have to do anything to get those online. They kind of just happen. So that means I can be spending some time with friends or doing my normal work and it will just be uploaded and I won't have to ever think about it, which is so good. So yeah, that's pretty much most of my day done now. Oh, So yeah, that would be what I look like most of the time in my room. It's either me hand holding or on a tripod like this, just trying to get like one kind of like really nice shots and then a bunch of shots where it's handheld and a bit more kind of energetic. So I hope that's a good video. I don't know how long it is at this point, but you know, I hope you guys like it. Maybe I could go at one point into a bit more depth about the different things that go on, so like how I video edit, like the actual kind of process of me video editing, but I think for now I'm pretty much done. We're about 40 minutes into recording, so I guess have a great day and see you later. Oh wait, before I forget, one thing that I kind of want to do is a Q&A on this, because some of you might have a few questions and some of you might just want to like talk to me, I guess. So if you want to leave comments down for questions that you want answered, or I'll put something on my Instagram for you to just either send me a DM or comment on a story, and I'll answer a bunch of questions in the vlog. So yeah, now for real, like, subscribe, and